Now I'm working on my seeds. My seeds are an absolute nightmare. You'll see later on in the video what a mess. But most people who watch my channel probably know that I've got this quite nice database system. I've got all my varieties that I grow and lots of information about them in my varieties database. I've got a nice database that tracks all the seeds that I sow. I've got a new bed planning database that allows me to track exactly what I'm planting in which beds and things like that, all the successions. I've got a first harvest database that I use to track all my first harvests so I can compare year on year how I'm doing. I'm going to extend that for last harvests and some more stuff as well. But now I'm doing seed packet management, and I've got to say I'm really pleased with it. It's a heck of a lot of work to get set up in the first place because obviously I've got so many existing packets of seeds, but already I've found that I've got like 3 packets of the same seeds, you know, that they're all in the wrong boxes, you know, that I'm using packets that have got an expiry date of 2023 when I've got packets that have got an expiry date of 2021 still unopened. It's just a mess. And so I've got this new database anyway, and I'll show you a little bit of that later, but I'm really pleased with it already, and it's obviously integrated with my other databases, and that makes it really great because I can look at the varieties that I'm sowing this year and I can see at a glance which ones I've actually got seed packets for, how many seed packets I've got, what the expiry dates for them are. When it comes to the sowing, it's really simple for me now. I just say what am I sowing this month, and I get a list of all the seed packets that I need, and I just go and get those out of the box, and that's it, I'm done. It's really great. So anyway, I'll show you the mess that I'm in, I'll show you how I'm sorting it out. Hope you like it. So let's add something new. So in this case we're going to add Wilco's beetroot Moulin Rouge, and so we need to pop in here, go to varieties, type Moulin Rouge. And so the variety was already in my varieties database. That's all I had to do. Take a photograph of the seed packet. Okay, that's done. Number of seeds. I think there's about 100 in here. Expiry date 2021. Let's assume that. And that's it. So then all I need to do is write the date, not the date, the number, which is number 229 on the seed packet, and then we're all done. Okay, so you saw me load that seed packet in, and this is what we end up with in the database. A whole list of seed packets, a very, very long list. I think there's 229 different seed packets that I've recorded over the last couple of rainy afternoons, and I'm really pleased it's done, and I'm really pleased with the results. And so in this simple view, all we've got is we've got the seed packet, the variety, the number of seeds that I've got, and the expiry date. There's not a huge amount you can do with this view. Let's just have with this seed packet database on its own, but I've integrated it into my sowing log and into my varieties database. But quickly just show you around this database. So I've got another view here which I quite like, which instead of showing the seed packet shows the variety database image. I like this one because these are the images of my plants that I'm used to looking at, and so it's a lot easier for me to browse through this view than it is the other one. And so the next one I've got is kind of what I call my options view, and this is because if I've run out of something or I'm looking for something to plant, then you know I could well be in this view. For example, I might think, well, what I really need is I need to find some brassicas, and so this now gives me a list of all of the different types of brassicas that I've got. And I might decide, yeah, well, what I want, I think, is I want to find some purple sprouting broccoli seeds that I've got. So if I go to my options view, and this is kind of just trying to prevent me buying multiple packets of seeds that I don't need, because I've already got 6 different packets of purple sprouting broccoli. So I've got claret, summer purple, early purple, another early purple, another early purple. These are all sent to me by various different people. And then I've got some Sante as well. And so if I'm looking for something to sow for summer, well, I can look here at my sowing dates, and this information is automatically integrated from my varieties database. And so Sante, I can sow it in April, May and June, and I can harvest it in June, July and August for an early sowing. So that's fantastic. Whereas I could also do that with summer purple. So I can get an early harvest from summer purple. So it's either summer purple or Sante. And those are my options. I've got 20 seeds of Sante and I've got 125 seeds of summer purple. So maybe I'll go with summer purple, don't know. But also I've got the information here. Summer purple expires in 2020, whereas Sante is the year later. So summer purple's the way to go for this year for an early purple sprouting broccoli harvest. So that's kind of the way that I might just use the seed database on its own. I just really like that option, just to be able to browse around what I've got, because browsing around 218 different seed packets is an absolute nightmare. It really is, it's just too difficult. Whereas being able to go in here and carrot, for example, spell it right, carrot, for example. And I was hoping, no, that's root. And that would give me all my root vegetables, but I could also just go here and put in type, and type contains carrot, and I'd get all my carrots. And again, this is really useful, and I can do all the same sorts of things and find the varieties that I really want, because I've got stacks and stacks of carrots, way more than I need. Okay, so that's the actual just the seed packet database side of it itself. It's really quite useful. Let's just have a look at how that enhances the varieties database, because now here's everything that I'm planning to sow this year. Some 169 different varieties, multiple successions, but 169 different varieties. And I can see integrated into this view now the seed packets that I've got available for each variety, which is really nice. And I can also see where I'm missing a packet of seeds. So I haven't got any Brendan sprouts, I haven't got any Bedford sprouts, I haven't got any red ruble, and so these are things that I'll need to buy if I want to sow them, or I could just find alternatives. And so that's where I might start browsing around my seed packet database to find alternatives to things, and then get on with the sowing. So have a quick look at the sowing log. So what I'm looking at here is what I'm planning to sow in January. And again, this database has been nicely enhanced with this extra seed packet information, because now I know, for example, that I got these Grenoble Red that I want to sow. You can see there's a little marker down here that says I'm late. I should have sown it on the 3rd of January. Well, actually I did, sorry, because it's got a done marker on it. But I wanted to sow 20 stations, 1 seed per station, a total of 20 seeds. And I've also got here the seed. I know I've got 2 seed packets, which is really useful. And if I scroll down a touch, then I can see that those 2 seed packets have got different expiry dates, and this needs a little bit of explanation. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see it. Now I've got to scroll down again. Okay, so first off, that's 2023, so that's the year. That's week 28, and that is seed packet number 48. And so this one is year 2020, week 21, seed packet 63. So at a glance I know that it's packet 63 that I need, and I need 20 seeds out of packet 63. I've actually got another view here which I'm not sure why I didn't set up, which shows me the number of seeds that I've actually got as well, which is even nicer. So I think it's that one. Yeah. So in this view here, at the bottom here, not only have I got my little sort of bit of extra information about the expiry dates of the seeds, but I know how many seeds I've got in each packet, which is just really useful for me. So it's really simple now. I know, I'm going to sow these French breakfast radish. I know I need 20 stations, 3 seeds, total of 60 seeds. I need the oldest packet of seeds, which in this case is this one at the end here, which expires 2020, week 50. It's seed packet 36, and it's got 150 seeds in it. So that's it. That's all I need to know. So I just go and pick it out of my box, and I'm done. So that is really the basics of what the database now looks like. Now I've added my seed packet information. This isn't a tutorial about the database. This is a new update that's coming soon, hopefully in a week or two. I'm just tidying up a few little bits and pieces at the moment, and then this version of the database will be available. I'm going to resist going into more detail about it because I've done quite a bit of work on it. I've tried to make it a lot simpler than it was before, and I've tried to make it so that you can use different parts of it without having to use the whole thing. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. So with that, I think I'll finish up. So just finally, here's all the seeds. They're all stored now in numeric order, which makes it trivially easy to find. If you remember, we just looked at those radishes. I needed packet 36. Packet 36 is there. There's the radishes. So it's really easy, and obviously if I've got some seeds down on the allotment, I can store those in numerical order as well. It just makes it really, really simple to manage. Obviously over time, need to rejig what's in what basket, but basically it's really great. There's all my labels. I've just been cutting up my milk bottles. So I hope you like this quick video. I did one last year, I think, on what I was doing with my seeds, and it didn't work basically. So this is an update, and I had some great suggestions from people about how they did their seed management as well last year, and that sort of gave me some ideas. And there was a particular one where a guy numbered all of his seed packets and sort of put them in envelopes, big envelopes with all the seeds that he needed for a month or something, and that was kind of a bit of the inspiration for what I did with this. I really like this. Number every seed packet. As soon as it arrives in the post, write a number on it, log it. That's it, job done. Don't have to think about it anymore. So anyway, hope you like this video. A little bit of feedback. See you soon.